prevent Shopify from simply running away in these fights or simply songing and escaping. But you know, I think early on they might struggle to really come through on their impact timings, right? With all that disengage that they have, because we have a lot of tips between Scam and Whitemon, of course.
You know, one of the key things to ensure this type of lineup to be successful is you have to realize whose turn is it to sacrifice, because you have 3 different timings with your 3 cores, right? So remember the first game earlier today between Quest and the Gladiators, where they forcefully dove one side. Gladiators had a faster draft and their opponent's Quest had a tri-core setup. So one of the cores you need to realize, when your other core is getting dove and he can't really play his game, you have to sacrifice your own game to help the other guy. And it's not easy identifying all these sort of timings in a game where the opponent is so strong that you really need to sacrifice your own game to help one of your teammates. That's why I feel like it's not a straightforward draft. You know, I think it definitely has a lot of potential, you know, with this type of patch in this type of meta, but it won't be easy for them to execute, I feel. The roles in the game are not really that defined, you know. Sometimes Kanka has to join the fights, sometimes it's the Bristleback, and who's going to be wanting to farm the Ancients. The Sniper and the Bristle both want to farm the Ancients. So it's complicated, you know.
Scam and Yopaj about to embark on their 540th game together, Winter.
Those two, they really like each other. Can't get enough of each other, even when Yopaj leaves to a land far away.
Saber turning with a stun, taking a little bit of a detour here, as of course that sticky bomb was trouble for him. Who are they going to give the kill to? Of course, the carry. Topson will take first blood and an immediate
What is it
pause.
Today? With players killing the other hero and then there's a pause immediately after that.
It's
like all 3 games today.
I think that's also quite funny. I'm not sure what it is.
Hey, so who got the first blood? Is it?
Topson did.
That was Topson. Oh, okay. Topson. My brain was not working. Okay, that's the best possible hero to get the kill, but he's pretty far in the lane, away from the lane. So I guess he has to TP now. Still worth it for the first blood.
That's true. I think he'll be fine, I think. Puts him in a better position to not get side-bladed on anyway. Let's spill in the first wave or whatever. And obviously troublesome, right? For a Shopify Rebellion to have their offlaner first die for first blood.
Yeah. And he has to TP back to the lane and play very, very carefully, because you don't want to die, TP to your lane and die again. That's going to be really dangerous, you know. And you're playing against a Bristleback, which can kind of kill you, you know, at level 1. He just needs to have the mana to spam the curl spray.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
really
as Bristol, when you go for all these early kills, you feel bad if you kill someone and then you have to use all your mana and then you can't do anything in the lane. But if the hero already died once and he TPs back to the lane, I think it's very, very good for you to commit all your mana to just kill him again and force him to do the long walk of shame.
Sure didn't even have anything skilled until after first blood, so he's not even worried about this at all. And like I was going to say, Pure is... He's got a really great grasp on how aggressive he can be. He almost reminds me, I mean, it makes sense. Didn't he used to be an offlaner? Am I crazy? He reminds me a lot of like...
He was a carry, and then he went to offlane, and then he went to carry again.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I mean, he's a good carry player, don't get me wrong.
His original role as a carry.
Just reminds me of those offlaners back in the day that would be like Ice, you know, who was just like a master troll. Super aggressive, knew how to really play these kinds of early aggression lane.
Back then, it was 1v3, my friend, not 2v2.
That's true. That is true.
That is the true
deal with that. Katrak, 5-stick charges in the 6 now, but is going to be able to be just fine here. They can't be too crazy in the first couple of waves. It's really like level 3 when you start looking at this. And nice teamwork there to be able to secure range creeps.
Yeah, Centaur has his level 2, so Saberlight is he's doing okay right now despite giving up the first blood earlier. And lane still feels like any other Centaur lane. Spam your creeps, and if the enemy carry comes near, you give him a Storm. Double edge, do some damage on the carry and keep him half HP all the time, so you always put him on the edge of his seat, so he has to be very careful taking every single creep.
I'm just looking mid, where they are really hard focused on trying to deny each other, but now there's a little bit too much damage. Going fairly even here in this mid lane. You can see Yopaj will be taking, nice procs there, but we'll be taking a little bit of damage underneath that tower, just getting nice and aggressive here on that sideblade spills. They pinged the ward. I'm not sure who pinged whose ward, but one of these wards did get scouted earlier, and I'm shocked that they're both still here. Guess they don't think it's really that big of a concern, or not deviating anyway, to slow down from the eventual
spend
battle.
that gold to buy his own sentry, you know? You gotta
Especially if you get it denied.
Yeah.
Something I think that's really helpful.
All these mid lane wards are, if you are not a long range hero, it's pretty hard for you to get the last, even though you know it's there, but it's very hard for you to kill it unless your teammate is there to help you secure the last hit.
Right.
So it's probably not worth it for him to get the sentry, even if he knows it's there.
Could be troublesome. Thompson is, of course, going into the Wraith Bands early, which means that he's not as incentivized as Yopaj is collecting these water runes. Not super worried about it. I was just going to say top lane, Kitrak and Saberlight have been doing a pretty good job of just securing range creep with either the Stomp or that Stroke of Fate. And there's another one secured. As Kitrak has got 7 of those. I don't know, 7 range creeps, but he's been doing a good job of making sure that they're not getting denied, which is fairly impressive in a lane like
they're
this.
Still like a little bit behind in terms of levels. Whitemon and Pure, they're both level 3. Kitrak just got his level 3, so trying to abuse the level advantage.
Yeah, but they're going to get caught.
Yeah, a little too over-aggressive by Whitemon, I guess. Just paying the price there. Didn't land the blast.
He thought he could get the both, and he didn't end up getting either. Just goes to show, Winter, sometimes in life you just have to take, you know, the one in the hand, not 2 in the bush. Mid, Yopaj getting a bit aggressive here versus Thompson. Might just have a kill on to Thompson. He certainly thinks so. You get a lot of armor underneath that tier 2, though.
Oh, that was a nice juke.
How you doing? What's up?
That was such a
Behind
nice
the tree
juke.
he goes, and Thompson breaking the ankles and dropping the tip onto Yopaj.
It wouldn't be a Thompson game, yeah, if we didn't see one of those.
Casual outskill right there. And also, again, I mean, you gotta be careful for that tower armor. You get so much underneath a tier 2. You can't dive those things. Bottom, blood grenade, arrow.
Because of the armor.
Ramses, he's still gonna drop. There's nothing much 9 class can do there. Just not enough mana for the disruption. A little bit too aggressive, and a nice arrow there to set up for that action down bottom.
Yeah, things are looking pretty good for the Naga right now. Getting the kill on the Kunkka, and now that he has the wave in front of his tower and is ready to get his levels, more levels on the mirror image and just go jungle. Because when you have more points in Tidebringer on the Kunkka, then the Naga doesn't really want to deal with you in the lane anymore.
Nice jump there from the techies. The blast off here has 1 point in the viscous nasal goo for the slow. However, it's countered by the Inkswell move speed buff, which is really good. You know, there's a 20% move speed buff at level 1. That thing's crazy. That was the thing that got Marcy nerfed. Remember when she came out and like Rebound gave you like 60% move speed buff at every level? And then you just have these Vipers that were unstoppable in the lane? That might get changed here, which is a shame because I really like this hero. But that might need it too.
And the hero is not that like strong in pubs, you know, like he doesn't really have a very, very high win rate. But in the pro game, when there's a lot more coordination going on, this hero definitely works wonders. And with the shard as well. Alright, Sniper gets the ace rune.
Supports were a little late rotating.
It's just good to deny the rune from the TA, not letting him refill his bottle. And Yopaj is gonna be a little bit upset, but not too upset.
Oh, Scam committing here for the kill onto 9 class. 9 class taking him for a walk in the woods, and Scam just can't keep up. In the meantime, top lane. What? It's Pure who ends up dropping. Pure, who still had a Lotus, has raindrops. How did he die?
I think he just died from the stun from the center with the Grimstroke Inkswell with 2 double ages.
I'm just shocked. Yeah,
but totally underestimating the power of the Centaur plus Grim combination. It's just too much spell damage.
Yep, it was pretty much just as simple as that. And that has Saberlight sitting much better in this lane. Not to mention Saberlight, who, by the way, has a hell of the Iron Will, 2 rings of protection, and a chainmail. No boots. He's got 4 legs, no boots, but, you know, is at least rocking a rings, a helm, and okay, there are the boots now. But it's just so much armor, right? That's the point I'm making. Was he plus 12 outside of the tier 1 tower? That's ridiculous, but it's also needed in a lane like this.
Yeah, players nowadays
another
are just
play here for Pure.
really good at
Right.
item like
Scam. Okay, counter initiation from Whitemon. He is going to go down, bit off way more than he could chew. He is still very vulnerable to all that magic damage that the Techies brings. 2-1-2 build for him means that he blew right through that Saberlight Centaur.
Yeah, not this time, you know, even with that armor. Just took way too much damage. 8-minute rune. Yopaj is gonna be hoping that it spawns again at top.
Yeah, Scam is here as well, and Yopaj is going to get it again. DD or AD into the bottle.
Meanwhile, taking the gate to bot lane. They're gonna need one more hero here to maybe try and get a kill onto RTZ.
On bottom, yeah,
they're just gonna go.
Oh, it does not have himself a mirror image. He is just dead.
All right. They actually had enough damage, even without both. All right.
Didn't even need it, you're right. I mean, that's just the double bracer build. Ike, Kunkka, Ramsey's here. New on the team. Is already off to a pretty great start. 54 and 10 on his CS. Is third richest hero in the game in terms of net worth. But I think really the surprising thing is, despite having a solo death, Yopaj, I guess this DD rune, yeah, he farmed a big stack with the DD rune, sorry, the AD rune, and that does help him recover a ton, especially from that kind of solo kill. So he's still well on his way, and he's going to go first for that Blink Dagger, then of course Halberd, and then the Ag Shard, as we do tend to see.
Yeah, meanwhile, Tundra trying to make a move here with the 2 supports. I mean, Whitebond's already level 6 after the couple of kills on top. Trying to find RTZ again. They know he TP'd back to the lane.
Yeah, Kitrak just mid, trying to soak some experience.
Thompson.
It's going to go on him. They are going to try on to RTZ down bottom as well. Thompson will fail to get the kill mid. However, down bottom, 9 class is going to be able to get some assistance from Whitemon, and they get the kill onto Tor.
I mean, the tech is basically almost solo killed the Naga. I'm sure the SD came over in the end, but the tech is with the proximity mine just almost already killed the Naga.
I don't think Scam is saved here. Boat's coming on in. Roche casually appearing in our picture, but the real action is on the Scam, as he is going to get blown to smithereens. Took a broadside from that ghost ship is what it looks like, with a Whitemon picking up the kill with the mines. Nicely done. And all this has relieved a lot of space and pressure off from Pure. Thompson has just been bing chilling in the mid lane, basically. It's a nice kind of early, late lane, I guess. Late game, late laning stage from Tundra, who have managed to kill our Tor twice.
Yeah, I mean, not something you expect to see on a hero like Naga. You know, Naga generally doesn't really even try to be involved too much.
Really great initiation. They still get the kill. Oh, I didn't know you could still hit with Inkswell if you were banished. That's fascinating. I thought it would have taken you off the map. It's
around the hero. I mean, your hero is off the map, but the Inks or AoE is still around the hero. I guess that's how it works.
Can you do that with a Phoenix as well, who supernovas? That seems like it'd be pretty good.
Probably. I'm not sure, but probably.
Yeah. I mean, not the, you know, that's no...
I mean, if you're casting your Inkswell on Phoenix, you know. Something is wrong with that game, you know.
I mean, maybe. Maybe something's wrong with my brain if that's how I think about using this interaction. Big stacks being farmed here, though, by Tundra in their triangle. Thompson will be able to get a nice boost towards his Maelstrom. Is going to be the first item here in his progression. Of course, Captain Kunkka going straight into this Ag Scepter. Winter is really no surprise there. So that's where this team fight control is really going to start to kick in. And honestly, I don't really know if this game, if Shopify ever really get the control back after, after Torrent Storm is online.
I mean, even with the Centaur's dagger, just feels like what they can do is go for solo pickoffs, you know? You try to shove the lanes with the Naga Illusions, the TA, and you have to try to pick heroes that are alone. If you take a 5v5 engagement against the Kanka Torrent Storm, it's not going to work out. They have the dagger on Saberlight now, so it's time for them to try to move and try to take fights before this Aghanims is online on Kanka. Let's get as much as they can, get the early Rosh. Like I said, with their lineup, it's all about that early Rosh. If they can get the early Rosh, it's going to help them stifle a lot of this Tundra aggression. There's 4 bounty runes.
Wow, 4 bounties at 12 minutes. Excuse me? Thompson, sir. 2 TIs, but they changed the way the bounties spawn, sir. They don't just spawn in the river anymore. Every 3 minutes.
Even if they didn't get anything, I felt like getting the 4 bounty runes is good enough for them. No kills, but 4 bounty runes, sure.
You know how sometimes teams they'll see a couple bounties and when they're smoked and they won't go for it. You know, they're like, no guys, we gotta focus. There was nothing. I think you put 6 bounty runes in a pile, and you tell me there's a Techies minefield in there. I'm going for the bounty runes, brother. Nothing's stopping me. That's ridiculous.
And you know all these core players with their farming patterns, taking a detour to pick up that bounty rune just doesn't feel like them, It's gonna affect their pattern, their farming patterns,
You can literally see the effect of the bounty runes on the net worth graph, though. I feel like at that point, that's you doing a little whoopsie.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate, And now Saberlight, he's gonna be continuing the hunt right now with the Grim. Him and Kitruck are gonna be... I mean, I even mentioned they should be moving S3, with the Mirana, the 3 of them. But Mirana is coming to them now, so he's gonna be joining the party. I mean, Tundra really wants to fight now with the Aghanims 100 to go. You're gonna have it.
And they've got the Aghanims on Pure, right? So he is already basically ready to go. So you'll hit this nice duo timing. Thompson has a little bit of damage with the Maelstrom, and of course with his good start generally. Just has good net worth. He's actually the richest hero on their team. And here's Axe being delivered now to Ramses. Will they smoke him down bottom? They've got a smoke. Seems like they might look to connect maybe around mid somewhere. Currently in that area.
Saberlight is going to show here. They're going to know that the Shopify Rebellion team, they are not ready.
Saberlight does
once the Centaur shows, I think it's time for Tundra to move.
He's already showed, though. He showed a while ago, so kind of curious what they're waiting for or who is just going to run in. It's so hard against this TA trap vision, but they're going to try and make the play now. Okay, they saw the ward get planted, so Yopaj, gets the blink out in time. That was pretty clutch. He was paying good attention there. Shout out to that sentry ward. That basically saved his life and unfortunately ruins the attempt here from Tundra. Yopaj, under vision, sees the ward, but is not going to hit it because, of course, there's no sentry here for him. Instead, he's going to set a trap. Whitemon springs it and should go down here basically instantly. Saberlight whiffing there on the hoof stomp, but it allows Yopaj to collect the kill at the end. Pure running on in, but kind of getting cutted around as Yopaj in for a rough time now as he's run straight into the Kunkka. Ramses doesn't even need to use anything but a single torrent.
It was definitely not worth it for him to go in there to kill the Techies here. Giving up his life for the Techies not good enough here, unfortunately, for them. And Tundra is getting a really, really key hero kill. Now it's going to give them the tower, the mid tower.
Yeah, I can't believe that still ended up working out in their favor after the way that started. Not even the Techies dying, just the ward getting scouted immediately. I thought that would have been the end of it. No way you kill this TA, but hey, here we are. Mid-tier 1 tower being sieged, and especially without a stampede, not really much that Shopify are ready to do about it at this point. But getting ready for it. I mean, Artur's recovered. He's continuing to farm.
The Bristler with the axe and the 3 points in Ghoul right now. He's really, really strong with the Torrent Storm. I think Shopify Rebellion, they just have to ride out the wave here. They can't afford to engage into Tundra's heroes. Even though they have this 3k lead, but I think Tundra is really, really strong right now with their item timings and their heroes.
They're gonna chase him.
Naga's not gonna provide you a lot right now. So
They see the, they trap silence them. Okay, and now here's the counter initiation. Saberlight choosing the target, goes onto Whitemon. They have to silence onto Ramses here, who's going to commit the Torrent Storm and the Ghost Ship. We'll see what he catches so far. Just the Grimstroke. Stampede's not going to help Saberlight, but it does help TA to get a bit closer here. They're still trying to pick off this kill, but there's a tier 1 tower, and rotations have come through from Tundra. Thompson at range here, ready to counter initiate as Saberlight blinks forward, realizing he doesn't really want to be here, trying to TP away and just managing to escape. That was close. Ooh.
Yep, very, very close. He knows that Tundra, they are bringing in a lot more heroes there, so realizing that he has to actually just book it and get out. Made the right call.
You can see the jump in here by Saberlight in this replay. But man, just unable to take down Ramses this early, right? He's one of just the strongest team fighters, full stop, especially with Ag Scepter this early on. Yeah, whoopsies. Little escape there from him. Always emotive as always. Saberlight. Thompson. He is going to get scouted here. Careful. Hoof stomp. Yeah, pulled back. Am I crazy? Did he dodge hoof stomp? How? He couldn't have.
It was
I don't know if I saw a hoof stomp go off.
No, disrupt. No, the disrupt dodged the Inkswell stun. I think that's what you saw.
Okay. Well, either way, not enough damage for a kill. They do force some rotations, which is something. But you can see Pure is just as quick as to the other side of the river here. Still feeling as strong as ever, especially as he rushes into the Bloodstone. Yeah, I mean, what's the solution here for this? It should be ringing alarm bells, right? A Vessel, Shivas.
I mean, they don't have a
break.
Vessel, they don't have a Shiva, no Corrosion, so this Bristol is going to be pretty much unkillable. They have a lot of minus armor on TA when she gets the Vessel, but outside of that, I mean, maybe you can try to, try to burst him with TA plus the Riptide.
So what's the plan? Is you hoof stomp and then you get your TA and your Naga on top and kill him in that duration and try to just
and you have to make sure someone silences or the Shadow Demon with the traps or somebody goes on.
Right. Seems like a lot that needs to go. Right, blink away. Saber still trying to escape, and actually might be home free here. In the mid lane, Pure is murdering Skem, who has no mana or no leap charges. Just a little casual, Marana violence.
I mean, Saberlight he's still running.
Saberlight, he's like the expeditionary force this game. On the other side, mobile warfare here. He just needs the cart.
He's just creating diversion. He knows that they are not as strong compared to Tundra, so he has to try to buy time for Naga and TA to get their items and be online. Ideally, you want to get to the TA with BKB, you want the Naga to get a couple more items, the Blood Taunt, the Heart, whatever she wants next.
Whatever you want, Queen. Happy 520, Naga Siren. Anything you want, dear.
That's what your carry wants to hear.
It's true.
You can buy whatever you want. We will give you the time.
Don't worry. Oh, can I get Heart and Ag's Blessing and Bloodstone and VKB? Sure thing, of course. 45 minutes, that's nothing, dear.
Yeah, that's if your carries are easy. If your carry is Deracho is going to ask you, what do you want to buy? I'll make the space for you to buy.
Yeah, true. The Deracho in lane with Celery being like, bro, you're playing Ange, get Ags, rush Ags. He's like, huh?
I'll make space, don't worry. I'll TP. I'll rotate.
Good jump in here. Should be an easy kill, especially with that Orchid Malevolence that Artur has picked up. Pure rotates in, but all he can do now is clear the creeps off the tower.
Here comes the counter.
Oh, Artur just kind of running into them. Has Song of the Siren, and he is going to be able to use them before any Torn Storm boats or anything else is triggered. Shopify, they do want to make the fight. They are going to commit here. Do they have the damage? They need to kill Ramses, and they will just before he gets Torrent Storm off. Now Thompson, he is completely defenseless. Saberlight chops through him, but Yopaj, he's got Meld. He's going to live. He's just going to try and TP out, but they get through the refraction charges, and they just manage to kill him off. Oh, what a fight. And I don't think we're quite done yet. Pure running around 462 move speed. Is going to guess incorrectly, though. They're going to be able to at least get Kitrak out of harm's way. But that was That was a wild fight. I gotta give a lot of respect to Shopify. I did not think that they were gonna continue fighting after that song.
And that's the power of the bristleback right there. You know, I mean, Shopify, they have to kind of respect that. You know, I mean, the initial fight was kind of good. They killed off the sniper, but at the end of the day, I don't think they had enough on the tank to deal with the Bristol as well, so they had to run.
Yeah,
but like you said, it was a good fight.
There.
That fight kind of gave them time to get their subsequent items on the Naga. Naga needs some more time to farm, and it's about trying to just take fights, but don't lose your important heroes. Create spaces on the map that you can farm on your carry, and then keep getting your items on your Naga.
Right. I think they'd probably feel worse off about that fight if it was the Naga who got killed before TP now. All right, they'd be like, I don't know if it's that worth it, but they will be feeling a lot better now. Of course, we do have to caution that BKBs will be on the horizon, which are going to make, pardon me, those kinds of plays a lot more difficult. There's a gem already online for Tundra. Wow. I mean, it is early.
Moonlight Shadow.
But,
they kind of want to deal with Moonlight Shadow, the TA traps, you know, a lot of annoying stuff on the map.
The TA traps, I think, are incredibly impactful here early, so that is going to be one less small annoyance for Tundra to have to worry about. Okay, Heart online now for Artur. He's going to try and farm a big stack here. He might get scouted, though. No, actually, Tundra, they will head down into the Radiant jungle, where I don't even think they'll get Saberlight. He's already going through the Twin Gate. And Shopify, they're picking their feet up. They are reading Tundra like a book right now. Look at them. There's the illusions, the farm that's taking place, the waves are being pushed out. This is really good gameplay from Shopify.
Yeah, good awareness to the state of the game. They know that Tundra is just way stronger with this Aghanim, Bristol, and Bristleback with the Kanka, Torrent Storm. But when are they gonna have to try to fight? You know, I'm trying to put myself in Shopify's shoes. You know, when is my time? I feel like you need like 6 slots on the Naga, Bloodthorn, Butterfly maybe. Like who's gonna get
one of them? You got the Heart.
Who's gonna get the Silver? I feel like they need somebody to buy Silver Edge. Maybe Naga has to buy it.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he is definitely not gonna buy Silver Edge, you know.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make. You're right. It makes the most sense on the Naga. Even then, it's not something you want to do because they already have a gem because you have a Mirana on your team. So it just doesn't feel like great.
Radiant are scanned.
That's trouble because again, the Shivas is gonna be complete.
The
soon,
TA is actually going to get the Silver Edge.
Okay.
I just noticed he's actually going to be the designated one to buy the Silver Edge.
Well, I mean, someone has to. I don't think it's the preferred build here for Yopaj. But what else what other options do you have, Pure? It's gonna say hello
He's
to
gonna find
the
Yopaj.
TA, who is gonna TP away, but 9 class closing the gap. Yep. He was not farming by himself, and that is basically Yopaj dead to right. Stampede trying to get him out of trouble, but he's gonna pop to the Demonic Purge damage, and that'll be a tier 2 tower and a free kill onto that mid lane Templar Assassin.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Artur just doing Naga things, cutting the bot wave. He's gonna cut the mid wave, and top wave is pushed out. So Tundra only has this one wave in front of the tower here, and another wave in the mid lane, which is gonna be cleared by the TA traps.
Exactly. Yeah, just got killed by the TA traps. Ramses realizes what's happened, and now they will be left a bit frustrated. To Saberlight, BKB's TP's away. I mean, I assume Tundra are shaking their fists at them while they TP away, saying, you know, you just wait. Eventually, we'll get our hands on you and end this game. As our TV is going to slip away.
The team is ahead 7k goal is trying to run away all the time, dodge and avoid fights, you know.
Ooh, Couriers. Oh, good effort there. But
it just shows you how powerful the bristleback timings are. You know, you just can't fight into the hero if you don't have counters, you don't have break mechanics available.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of incredible because you take a look at a lineup
like that he didn't max his bristleback still. You know, he just left it at 2 points.
Oh no, you know why they do this? They do this for the damage threshold, so that you wait, right? Isn't this what it does? Isn't it for the damage threshold? Yeah, because you reduce
you
less
used to
damage?
do this. Yeah, you used to do this because it makes you get more kill spray. But after that,
Doesn't
they
it
changed
still do that? I think it's because when you turn around, you want to reduce less damage, so you proc the threshold more. I don't know if 2 or 3 is the magic number, because I know they did adjust it, but I know that's the mentality behind it.
Okay.
You just want to be shooting, always be spraying. ABS.
Yeah, I guess you can't die anyway, you know? The enemy is not killing you.
Yeah,
Because
and you heal it back anyway with Bloodstone.
Yeah, and you're not getting the benefits of lowering the damage threshold if the enemy is not right-clicking you.
Exactly. And they're not even like, there's no Shivas. You're not concerned at all. Yopaj, does he escape here again? No, because Pure has a Yule Scepter. Yopaj saw it. There's no way we say these play out again. They killed Skem. Okay, a good silence here onto 9 class. He's actually going to go for a cheeky kill here, and he finds him. But now Yopaj has another refraction charge. Doesn't get him up. He's hit by Whitemon just before, and now he is dead to rights. That is a nice kill here for Pure, who, with this one Yule Scepter, has just kind of been casually destroying Yopaj. And now it's starting to fall apart for Shopify. As Saberlight, just another BKB TP away. He will escape. Oh, however, Kitrak not as lucky. He will get Yuled and killed. Yep. Such a value item for him. It's like when Bloodseekers would buy the item to stop people from TPing away after Rupture.
Yeah, and, it makes you so fast as well. Now he has the yields with the Pass Range. I actually can't see how they're gonna kill this guy. Like, he's nowhere near his Silver Edge. I mean, with all this minus armor, they still really can't. I don't think they can kill the Bristol.
Well, the Silver Edge is coming, right? And in the meantime, Artur is still clearing 3,000 gold ahead of the Bristleback. I mean, it's not enough, but this is a Bristle who is not quite 6 slotted. I guess he can trade the gem in the boots at some point, but I mean, he still has some room to grow, honestly, on this Bristle. I don't think Shopify are out of the woods quite yet here, Winter. Oh no. Thompson might get caught, though. That's maybe a kill. There's no BKB on Centaur, though. I don't know if they want to be making this jump. Saberlight decides, actually, yeah, I do. And is going to get sent back by that grenade. Whitemon giving chase just out of range. Yopaj nearby, ready to jump in, is going to decide against it as 3 heroes chasing after. Saberlight will eventually catch up. Blink away just in time here now by Yopaj. But it's a 1 for none. I guess a little bit more space created, but it seems like that time Saber kind of just ran into them. Were they trying to fight?
I think they wanted to go in, but Naga at the last moment just decided, no, I don't like how it looks, and Santa was just left on his own. You gotta figure out how to run on your own.
Well, hard against this lineup, isn't it?
Arteezy was like clearing out the wave in the mid lane, and then the Centaur was like, maybe we could do something to kill them here, but I think the read was like the Bristol back was too strong, right? So Naga didn't want to go in. Arteezy just wanted to clear the wave, cut the wave, and run away.
Yeah, I mean, they're still pretty far from Silver Edge,
Maybe
honestly.
the only thing he could have done there was try to run into Yusong and save him. I think that's about it. But he probably feel like it's a little too risky.
It's
so
too
he didn't want to do
dangerous.
it.
With Sniper BKB alone, I think that's already almost a non-starter. I mean, you've got Ramses as well with the BKB, and once he's free to cast spells in the fight, it's Jover, as the kids say. Backdoor. Yeah, well, I guess they did need backdoor disable, but they eventually get through that tier 2 tower. Only a mid tier 2 stands now. Is now Shopify decide, okay, now we're ready for a fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bloodstone on cooldown for 16 seconds. Everything else here is basically ready to go, including that BKB for Thompson. It's Moonlight Shadow. They have revealed Kitrak here. There they go. Saberlight making the jump in. They're going to try and burst him, but where's the Templar? Where's that burst? They're not in the fight here. And that means, oh, there they go. Okay, they've gotten through 2. However, it's now time for Artur to die. I am shocked. Yopaj, it doesn't have BKB, so he can't quite easily join these fights. And now he's going to just drop like a fly.
I mean, quite surprised that they took the fight. You know, they have no apparent item timings. I'm not really sure the reason why they wanted to go there. I mean, it's not like Tundra use any of their big cooldowns that you want to just go and abuse it right away.
Right.
They just wanted to fight and they wanted to try to maybe flank them. But if you were to do it, I think you needed to wait for them to run into your vision.
Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't have BKB. He's going to try and TP. No way. He actually... Okay, he just lives. It's fine. That's why you get the plate mail. Yeah, I mean... I'm just shocked because you see how quickly Yopaj decides this fight is not one that he can take. He doesn't have BKB. He's rushing Silver Edge. This is why this item is just not really a feel-good item on this hero, I reckon.
I don't think he even wants to buy it, but he feels like nobody wants to buy it and they need it against the Bristol. But without BKB, you're dealing with a Torrent Storm, a Bolt, and attacky spells. You're not right-clicking anyone in the team fights.
No, not at all. And Torrent just melts your refractions as well, right? So it's like a lose-lose scenario. Yeah. So I guess Shopify, the fight that they're looking for is probably one that starts with them somehow getting a song. Either they force the BKBs of Tundra and then they song and then counter-initiate, or they song first. Because
I feel like Santo needs to go first. Like, he needs to go first, force their BKBs, then maybe use song to reset.
Wait, hold on. Our observer is trying to... He's yelling... Observer is yelling as loud as he can without actually being able to yell. Artur almost has a Silver Edge. That mouse movement is observer for screaming. Internal screaming. I mean, that's something.
Look, idiots. I'm showing you the important information. Look at what
he's trying to save us from chat, you know? That's what it is.
Yep, so with the Naga Silver Edge, it's... I don't know, man. I feel like even with the Naga Silver Edge right now, how reliable it is for them to just run in with the Naga to hit him. I don't think it will happen every single time. You have to consider the fact that there's so much AoE going in, and there's going to be probably detection. There's a gem.
You know, I agree, and it's so dumb. But now
the gem is the Bristol has the gem, right? So how are you supposed? How do you suppose the Naga walk in and just try to Silver Edge and right click him?
Well, now I think
be tough,
I think Artur needs BKB, doesn't he? Because now he has the break. He cannot afford to get stunned when you need to land the auto attack. What's going on here?
BKB Silver Edge in to break the Bristol back. If you have to do it as Naga, I mean, good luck, if you have to do that as Naga. Running in and engaging head-on is not something Naga wants to do.
No, not at all. She wants to do that. Who is he?
My legs! I can't feel my legs!
9 class can't turn the phone? Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Stupid. Brave, but stupid.
All right.
Okay, what's going on? So
they're just trying to fix the cameras. The things that we do for
in the game, what's going on?
Oh, what's in the game?
Usually every time when there's a pause, everyone just loses tracks of things. And then you see people dying after the pause.
Where do we stand, Winter? Where have we been? We have just experienced a Shopify rebellion who, in our view, at least in my view, I won't put words in your mouth, have now decided it is time to fight. Now that there's a Silver Edge, so now there is a reason to fight. But before there wasn't. Before that, they were just dodging fights like absolute pros. They were doing a really good job. At one point, had to build up something like an 8K net worth lead while dodging Tundras around the map. And now it changes. Now Artur is out for blood.
Can he hit the Bristol boss and break him? That is the question.
Saberlight might just get initiated on. We'll see. It commits the Stampede just to kind of run away a little bit more. Blink in 3 seconds. I think he's going to be fine. They are really chasing him, though. Will Thompson be able to get him? Don't think so. Yeah, nice job. Major rotations forced. And more space created.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Artur is able to take a tier 2 with his illusions, continue pushing top out. He'll send an illusion mid as well to aid in that push. But what they won't be doing, seemingly, is contesting this Roche, which is basically already dead. And has a second Roche, so Aegis and, of course, Roshan's banner. Thompson took even the banner. Wow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, just kidding. He gave it to 9 class.
It's a waste of slot, you know. You think core players want to take the banner? You think they want to hold on to the banner?
Where do you think he's going to put the banner? Top? Mid? He's got to put it in the base. There's no other option against the Naga, I think.
Yeah, I mean, against the Naga, kind of doesn't even feel like you can put it anywhere outside the base.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll keep my eyes out for that. Oh, fight is breaking out. Artur, he's Silver Edge. He's looking for the bristle. He's looking for the bristle, but he can't find the bristle. He doesn't want to be here anymore. There's going to be another stampede. Artur is going to stampede through the team fight. Somehow they didn't see him. I have no idea how. He's going to spawn more illusions. Oh no! He got caught. The banishment. He's got Song on the side, but there are BKBs ready for you, Artur. Boat incoming. And that is a Sailor's revenge as Ramses is going to be able to take down the Artur Naga Siren.
Big kill. Now you're going to get to push out all the waves towards the Radiant side. And hopefully for some objectives with the Naga down for 1 minute here.
That was a kind of an unfortunate fight there for Artur. I think he was Silver Edge. He was maybe hoping to try and find Bristle. At one point, his team wanted to bail, but he wasn't in a position where he thought he could just turn around. So, you know, sometimes the only way out is through, and that's what he decided. And Shopify, they're like, yeah, 4v5, we like those odds. Absolutely. Looking for a fight, as they will catch Skem stealing the bounty rune. He should be easy pickings here, even if he does clip himself. In top lane, they're still chasing for Saberlight. He scanned him. No way. Waymon? Oh, he was just half a second late. Oh, that's crazy.
The dodging game continues even with the Silver Edge.
I think part of this
you're
is
right,
like,
you know, he's queuing BKB next. He has the BKB and Silver Edge.
he has to get BKB.
Dude, even if you do that, right, the Bristle is just gonna Wind Waker himself and run away. Like, you need to kill him with... I think in one Centaur stun, and you have to land either the Inkswell or the arrow, and you have to kill him in that duration with the boat and the disruption that could come up.
You know what Shopify is going to do then? Shopify, Artur, he's Wind Waker, build a nullifier. You go, okay, he's going to go back to the jungle for another 7 minutes. You can get a nullifier. Oh, we don't have enough damage. Finish your Orchid up to the Bloodthorn. Another 8 minutes. It's just, you know... Everything is being dumped onto his shoulders. Artur, he just wants an easy game where he can play Naga, get heart, and his illusions are unkillable. He's like, Gaben, why do you have to give me your toughest battles? It's because you are my strongest soldier, says Gabe. And well, Artur's gotta earn it here. This is not an easy game. There they go. The jump in. Is there a break?
Oh, they had the damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it worked. They just walked up and they killed him, Winter. And now Artur, the Song of the Siren, it's like a chronosphere, basically. He's just going to burn the first one, but there's a refresher. And, well, in comes the second Torrent Storm. I don't know if Shopify prepared for this. Certainly not Artur, who is
Sniper
by the Torrent Storm. He's
killing everyone.
Thompson just BKB'd. He's blasting through this fight. Up to the high ground he goes. Ramses with the double kill. Yopaj got to get the hell out.
Radiant's middle tower is fallen.
And I think they're going to have to buy back.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
Yeah, just when you all in to kill a Bristol, sure, the Bristol kind of ran up a little bit too preemptively. Died, but there's still a sniper.
Arrow.
They're going to buy back.
That's just going to be a free kill. He doesn't have BKB. Artur's going to buy back. Nice dodge there on the illusion. As Skem managed to jump to the low ground. That's only the Aegis, though. And Artur trying to route the rest of the supporting staff here, leaving Thompson completely alone on the high ground. He's going to absolutely murder Skem before he is taken down and gives Artur a whopping 1,000 gold for his trouble. Whoo! This game is absolutely wild, Winter.
That was worth the buyback.
Look at this. Look at that almighty mountain and now this dip that we're going
Don't
into.
worry. The Bristol is not going to do that again. He's going to know his limits this time. He actually can die in one stun if he's not facing If his back is not facing you, his opponents.
A damn good arrow as well as follow-up, I have to say, out from Skem. But this is just like, you know, I was going to say this before, but I feel like the way that Shopify have been fighting, which is like every now and then they'll randomly go up and try and fight you, you know? It's like, it's thrown Tundra off because they never know if this is like a real initiation or if it's just one of, you know, Saberlight being a little bit silly again. And this time it was real. They were not ready for it.
Yeah, especially in 9 class on the SD, he actually had to be ready to disrupt and save the Bristol, but he just wasn't in position. Like you said, they didn't expect Shopify to go on them.
Look at it, Thompson. He can't believe it. Thompson can't believe it. He's like, holy cow, they actually fought us. And now, to be honest with you, I don't know where we stand. We're back even in terms of net worth, Winter. We have now 2 Silver Edge online for Shopify. Yopaj has his, does not have a BKB, but Artur, I believe, is about to get his delivered on top of his own Silver Edge. So he's slow like molasses, but as soon as he's on top of you, you melt like molasses.
So what's the remedy for that, Richie?
Blink Dagger for
Run
Artur.
away?
So he needs to blink BKB to be able to break the bristle. No, I don't know. Because again, we still need a nullifier. Again, the chain stuns were perfect onto Pure, but let's not forget that this man has had a Wind Waker for like 12 minutes already. You know, if you mess up the chain stun once, he's out of there. It's a nullifier now. We're heading. We're just gearing up for a full train wreck of a fight here. Look at that. It's just 2 freight trains heading towards each other. You can't look away, but you gotta watch at the same time, you know?
And the Naga still hasn't pushed out the lanes and he's already running down. He just wants to brawl with the BKB.
Radiant are
Yeah.
scanning.
And you have to try to find the right angle, get the wards up, like holding a high ground advantage. That's all going to be very, very crucial for either side to win the team fights. Whoever gets a vision, but you're playing against a Naga, so Naga's going to force you to show your hand in the lanes no matter what. He's going to push out the lanes with the illusions.
Who bought back. So Shopify have a very vested interest in trying to make sure that they can control this next row.
They see that?
My goodness. Oh my goodness. They're just jumping in. But Ramsey, he's too fast on the BKB. He still has a refresher and a second Torn Storm. Yopaj looking for the right kind of jump in. He's just going to throw one auto attack at Pure. He says, there, avast you. However, 9 class, jumping forward, disruption, eventually useful onto Yopaj. It's a big old reset here after that. Torn Storm 1 was used, but we still have a refresher orb available for Ramses for a second. Song of the Siren still ready, as is Artur's BKB. And so Shopify, they might go again. I mean, they just bought back on their Naga Siren, so any catch onto her is a win condition now for Tundra.
I mean, they know they have a slight window here before Torrent Storm is out. They're just running in.
Okay, Whitemon didn't quite catch him on the stun. Good Force Staff away. Saberlight realizing being kited around, he's going to turn tail and Scam instead. Sees Ramses. This might be a jump. Blink Dagger in 5 seconds, though. This is not going to be easy, especially because they have a gem. They see Yopaj, who does not have a BKB here, does have Silver Edge to try and escape, but again, there's still a gem. Into the Torn Storm. The Song's not doing much, especially against Thompson, who just starts blasting. Yopaj dead for 90 seconds. That's one of your cores without buyback. Shopify, they got to get the hell out of here. And Scam, of course, the Yule Scepter. Pure really made him believe like he was going to get away, though. That was...
Yeah, he waited to the last possible moment to cancel his TP. The efficiency of the pro players.
And Tundra, they're not even going to check Roche. They're going to go straight down mid. You can see the Naga illusions getting to work down bottom. I don't think these are going to last long enough, though. This is trouble now. There's going to be no Song to delay this push. I guess you still have a Silver Edge. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh, they got the silence on SD.
They did. Yeah, that they did. But Pure, he's just fine. He did get at least the Wind Waker off. Turns with the Ag's Bloodstone and some good damage being dealt. But Artur is being chased outside of the base? Okay, it's fine. They don't have the gem, and that's a bait. They knew it. They're going to focus onto the buildings and not chasing for Artesia. Saberlight making another jump on in. There's going to be the break, and another silence here on the 9 class with the BKB out from Pure now. Oh no, but the torrent, it's called Saberlight, and Artur, he's not safe either. Thompson again, he's just blasting. I've said that every fight, but that's all the man has to do. Pure is just sowing chaos by walking at them. And the top team just cleans up the rest, and I think that's just GG. There's no buyback on RTZ.
Yeah, no buyback. TA still yet to revive. There's nothing they can do right now. I mean, this Bristleback is just too much of a problem. And the sniper, you know. Let's not forget the sniper. And they're going on the sniper.
Saberlight
Wind Waker.
The sniper. They're going to try and burst through him. They need a little bit more, though. Yopaj with the damage. He's in on him now. But he just doesn't have enough, and the disruption comes through in time. Saberlight with a huge double edge thanks to the shard. He is so tanky. He's just running him down. But there's just too many supports in the way. Winter's can try as he might. He cannot get past this wall of bristles as Yopaj realizing that he doesn't want any of this trouble either. Pure runs down Scam. It's Yopaj versus the world now as they even buy back on Whitemon. What is this? Where are you going, Yopaj? Trying to get these backliners. Just absolutely no way through this one for him. This game is all over. Shopify Rebellion, they call it. Tundra win game number 1 here.
Interesting one.
The way things are looking here, when you kind of upset the natural order of Dota, it does really throw Shopify off their game. We saw it in game 1 where Tundra hit a really nasty double timing on their Bristle core. Now this time, they are going to run into the pure safe lane Huskar, which he has played a handful of times. I remember seeing a game a long time ago. What match was this for pure Huskar? It was a Virtus Pro versus One Move game in the year 2022. So 2 years ago, almost to the date. It's when he last played Huskar carry in an official. But it has been a while. The only other thing I'll comment, Winter, is that Pure has played a handful of games this patch, literally 2, of Huskar carry according to his pub history. Same build every time. Phase Boots, Armlet, BKB into the Ag. So not really too much different about that hero carry versus mid, as Scam will break the smoke. That should allow them to evade what could be potentially a first blood attempt here. Oh, when we say that, and nah, he's okay. So, runes, 2 apiece. No, yeah, 2 apiece.
Wait, what? So the Kanka actually went back to take his Watcher on the Tormentor, and then he went back to block his creeps, alright? So he's prioritizing blocking his creeps because he's laning against a Huskar. You don't really see people going back to the tier 2 to block creeps nowadays.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
he didn't win contest the rune. He just went back to block his creeps. Just feels like he needs to do it.
Yeah, I don't think he's completely wrong about it. I mean, this is an insane lane, to be honest. I'm also eager to see how mid lane gets off, right? Because of, well, the NP mid nature of it. It's been a while since I feel like I've seen an NP mid.
I think MP would carry on an MP off lane is probably more common than mid MP.
Yeah, I think NP off sounds like we had a lot of. Didn't we have a lot of carry during the SEA DPC days? Am I crazy? It doesn't matter. Pure, he is going to get first blood.
You can block the creeps. I'm still killing you. I don't care.
He's gonna get first blood. Okay. Yep. Just a little bit of casual outplay there as they run all the way into the trees, and Pure, I thought he had him dead to rights. Maybe Saberlight did too, but 2 games in a row, Saberlight is going to die for first blood. So tough start there. So much damage dealt top lane. Nice value blood grenade.
Yeah, Gyro flat cannon. Once you have a Bane on your side.
So they just catch Saberlight there. And then the blood grenade. Oh, Kitrak kind of baited him back in, unfortunately. Got him with the Bramble, but then it was, what, a cheeky level 2 inner fire? Did I see that right? It had to have been. That's crazy. Or he had that level 1. That's crazy. That's a crazy fight.
It's a very strong level 1 ability. 120 damage.
Yeah, I remember last TI, the 5-man inner fire. during the interview. Wasn't that the Game and Gladiators? What is it? IG match? Was it? Am I crazy? AR maybe. That was a fun one. Mid Thompson just taking a smidge of harass there from Yopaj. I think one of the reasons you were a little bit surprised to see this hero still be played in the mid lane.
Yeah, I feel like Primal is it's a very good answer to the Nature's Prophet. You don't care about the sprouts. You can kind of gap close with your onslaught, and you're always going to have enough damage to kill him with a trample. It seems like it's not exactly a very good mid-prophet game, but like we'll just have to see what
mark.
he has.
Skirmishing for the Lotus. Whitemon will take it, but can they get pure at the tail end of this? I don't really think so. He's the Healing Lotus on cooldown. He will just now get that off and are ready to go with level 1 Berserker's Blood and the Chainmail. I think he's going to be a little bit too tanky to go down. Thompson's TPing in as oh, I thought that was a Thompson TP, and that was actually just Torrent. Never mind. Not like it matters anyway. They still have a double kill down here for Pure. 3-1-0 now on the safe lane. Huskar is top lane. Find a stun onto 2. Nice job there on the dead shot as Thompson this time will commit the teleport on over. Artur is going to die. Again, survives underneath this tier 1 tower, but it's 4-1. Oh, hold on. Did I say survives? I did say survives, just for now. Thompson's not that crazy.
Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about when I saw the MP. He's going to come and help the Slada to do well in his lane. Because if your Slada can get a good start, he's going to be able to return the favor later. And it's one of the heroes on the offlane where you want to try to give him a good start on, because the ability of him to snowball on his own to get solo kills on the map.
No, they did pump
trampled. Getting trampled again by Yopaj.
Yeah, that's crazy. Easy Saberlight not having a good time in this lane, but yeah, Yopaj barely alive. 9 class chasing him down. Has Deadshot. Not a lot of trees to bounce it off of though. Yeah, that was something else. He did pump fake it. I don't know if Saberlight necessarily reacted to seeing the NPT teleport. I don't know if he even saw it, to be honest, but it seems like he might have been able to get that kill. I have no idea. Either way, this lane feels, I don't want to say impossible, but yeah, they need something to go their way. And here comes Yopaj, 26-11, level 5 Primal Beast from the mid lane. He's had a very positive experience so far.
Yeah, I think they
can he really make a difference down here?
Yeah, went back lane. I think he...
Easy. In trouble. Nightmare saved. Good enough for now. Blood Grenade, I think, connected onto all 3 of them as Artur stands his ground and fights. He's at least able to assist on the kill on the Ramses. He'll be killed by 9 class, but Thompson dies as well. A 2-for-1 trade. That one can't feel as bad.
Yeah, getting the kill on the MP is definitely huge for the Shopify team here. It's gonna, 6 minutes, gonna spawn soon, so Yopaj really wants to get his hands on the rune. But in the meantime, he's looking to set up a kill again top. He knows that Ramses just TPs back to the lane, so if he kills him now, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to settle for 9 class, even with level 6, and Pulverized ready to go for Yopaj. Ramses is gonna be able to get ahead of that one. Good read there. And it seems like Shopify will be too late to contest minute 6 runes. Fortunately for them, it's only an illusion. I don't think it's the most impactful rune it could have been. Perhaps maybe a haste or a DD rune, I think, shakes things up a little bit more. And here's one downside of this NP mid is Thompson's still only level 5. We can see that even with Yopaj rotating heavily early on, he still manages to get his level 6 online before 7 minutes. But that is going to be...
He's going to need to rack up the kills on the NP. He's going to have to find kills to recover the lost levels. I mean, even in terms of CS, he's not doing that great against the Primal.
Okay, hold on. Shopify, I think they're going to try and invade for the enemy Wisdom Rune. 15 seconds away at this point. Of course, playing into an NP, you almost expect him, pardon me, to make that kind of a move. Nightmare finds 9 class. Yopaj ready to jump on, but so is Yopaj, and there's going to be the NP ulti. Silence might be the death here for Yopaj as Thompson appears on the bridge in front of him. Nowhere for him to go. 4 heroes, though, so 2 heroes rotating in to assist there. And on the other side of the map, Kid Track is able to get the wisdom.
I needed every single one to show up there to kill that primal. That was a really good move there by Tundra. Just realizing they can't afford to give up the wisdom.
Space created for Saberlight, though, I have to say. Artur, like you're saying, top in trouble and just dead. Just dead. There's just too much damage here. Yopaj TP's back top lane, collects the kill onto 9 class, so we get something in return. But that is a 3rd death now for the Arteezy Gyrocopter. 7.5 minutes, 3 deaths for him in what is a very high kill game here. And we're not stopping anytime soon by the looks of things. As there's a haste rune for Saberlight, still only level 5, sees Thompson, might want to try and make a play here. Level 1 X Mark into level 1 Torrent, but here comes Yopaj with not enough mana to use the Pulverize. Doesn't need it though, and will get that kill on the Thompson. Okay, a much needed assist there for Saberlight. That was an interesting time to make a rotation, honestly.
And that's what you got to do, you know, to help out at the rune fights. I think the game has changed so much, you know, like taking runes, securing runes is just such a huge part of the game that you see the other cores on the other lanes are just coming over to help out, not just the 2 supports, helping out to secure the runes. A grip, top, scam, is level 6.
This is one onto Ramses. However, the dead shot, big 9 class came through the twin gate.
Arteezy didn't have call down. They didn't have enough.
Oh, it's like 5 seconds away. He has it now. So frustrating. Just barely missing out on that kill. Scan down bottom is Shopify Rebellion. Look to make a move in return. Another pause here, unfortunately. We have been getting a couple of pauses, but down bottom, they are looking to maybe go hunting for Pure, who has a full armlet and phase boots, and maxed Berserker's Blood. So not an easy kill. They don't have any like Huskar killing tools, you know, like a Finger or Laguna, some big nuke. And pressure is going to continue being applied top lane.
The more I look at this game,
Tundra still kind of has 3 heroes in this area.
I feel like this Huskar is like kind of like a replacement to the Bristleback in a way, you know. You just want this like crazy like hero that can fight early, can get you Roshan. 9 class.
Jump on in.
That's the initiation.
Through the gate. Saberlight doesn't want to be here anymore and isn't. Pure with a very fast tip there on a Saberlight, covering his mouth in disgust. Not a good game for Saberlight here, unfortunately. Well, casual Pulverize there. Thompson meet floor. Thompson meet top lane, where one Yopaj is TPing on over again, but Scam taking way too much damage from the techies. Thompson killed in return though, so a neat little 1-for-1 trade. And 9 class, who is level 6 but doesn't have a point here for that Pierce the Veil, can only assist Pure, who comes through the gate hot and ready and just absolutely murders Yopaj. Oh my goodness. This is oh well, it was working. It was working, but Pure got out of armlet tangle. That one cracks up Kitrak. They're keeping things light here. Just casually giving Kitrak, you know, 250 gold. That feels appropriate for this series. I do tier 1 tower.
Sure, right? The Huskar is dead now, but they're still trying to push the tower here. Another nice dead shot.
That's really nice. Into the calling, into kill, secured from Thompson. And that finally should be able to get this tower. They don't push too quickly here, actually.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just a ridiculous game. Thompson with a DD rune trying to farm away. It's actually Arteezy joining a smoke very early on, trying to maybe catch Thompson. He's going to walk into the jungle. They've caught a glimpse of him. Thompson has teleport, but no TP scroll. I don't think he gets away from this one. Can they finish him off quickly enough? There are TPs incoming. 9 class. Oh, Thompson with the sprout gets out of the low ground. He leaves Artur high and dry. Says, here's a classic for you, Artur. I made you your own cliff, my friend. And there he is. I can't believe it. Did you see him? That was the biggest facepalm I think I've seen Artur do.
tower is under
Oh no, this game is not going Shopify's way.
I mean, they don't know what's going on. You know,
believe
Tundra is doing some next level tech. You know, with their draft, their heroes all have very, very weird combinations together in terms of timings. And just running at you. You see them running at you all the time. It's mid NP.
Look, just look at this Arturo reaction, Winter. I mean, and Sprout just came off cooldown. I can't believe that. Just silence. You just can't do anything. Oh man. Oh, that was too good. Go on to Skim. In the meantime, as Tundra just continue rolling over the map, you do have Yopaj with an Invis rune, full blade mail at the ready. That's an easy kill onto Whitemon, basically just a little onslaught necessary. 9 class will prove to be more difficult, especially because he still has the calling in and the dead shot. Okay, so we're
It's been
still
really, really good. It's been really, really good with the dead shots, like the whole time. You know, like the way he sets up the fights for his team, like using the angles to push heroes back. And now Shopify, they're on the move again. Smoke on 3 heroes.
Yeah, we're gonna go bottom. Pulverize, relatively short cooldown. Saberlight as well. He's about to get a blade mail delivered. They have eyes on Thompson. This time, no clip for him to get out of trouble on. See what they can find. Okay, good route of Atos here. Interrupted them, but pulled back by that X mark into the boat. Thompson is dead. Ramsey's rotating through, has a blink dagger, but a good nightmare from Scam. They might just be able to set up onto him here. Yopaj freed now from the calling, immediately into the pulverize, surrounded now by the brambles. A fantastic sequence of events here for the side of Shopify. As we get another pause, a little crash.
Yeah, I mean, both Pure and Whitemon, they didn't have TPs ready. I guess Lala didn't get the memo. He thought they were gonna fight, you know. Just TP down, then didn't have the numbers, you know, didn't have enough heroes around the area. So normal things that are happening when you play with different players. Communication is not gonna be as good.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, it's a pretty big kill here actually, as everything lags. Apparently, is the response. But it's a pretty big kill down there. I mean, he just TP'd as well, right? It's a hero that needs to be a bit more of the frontliner while Pure still farms up his BKB. That's the next time we're going to see him roaming around on the map, actively looking for kills. And not only that, it's a big kill underneath the tower, a main objective now for Shopify, who will be able to open their game a little bit more.
I'm just wondering, are they gonna have a Huskar problem eventually? Do they have the tools to kill him?
Well, they're already building a vessel, so that's a much better start than last game, I would say. So you can see here a quick replay of that fight. Just a good initiation, honestly. Just really clean from Saberlight, who hasn't really had much this game, but at least finds himself the levels to prove useful in a team fight, as he does exactly that here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You think they're going to have a Huskar problem? Like I said, they're going for a vessel. Maybe not a Shiva's this game on anyone
They have
that I
two
could
blade
see.
mills. They have 2 blade mills. Guess probably not. I mean, Bramble and the Terrorize, those are great tools from Dark Wheeler to deal with the Huskar.
That's true.
When he doesn't have
Whitemon.
BKB.
He's scouted here, but an opportunity for Shopify to make a play at this moment. So they are going to probably get back to their own side of the map. A little careful here, though, as Saberlight is farming a camp and is about to be discovered now by 2 heroes. Silenced up, caught in the Sprout, trying to get himself out, but a really nice dead shot there. Should leave Saberlight nowhere to run, as it's going to be Whitemon collecting that one with a nice blast off.
His troubles doesn't end at the laning phase, you know.
Nope. Yeah, 4 deaths.
Just getting hunted down again.
2 cores on Shopify have 4 deaths right now. Gyro and Saberlight, Yopaj with 2. In fact,
Yeah, but
no
going
one
back to
flawless game.
your previous question where you were saying, do they actually have a Huskar problem? Like, the more I think of it, they actually have heroes that can deal with him. They have a lot of nice ways of killing him through BKB. They have Pulverize, they have the Bane Grip, they have the Gyro with the flag.
Wasn't this a first pick Bane?
Yep.
What's the Bane solution here? There's no save from Bane, is there? I mean, I guess you have heroes that dive and can kill Bane. You TP to the back. You get
the silence on Muerta, the calling. I guess that's a good spell.
That's true.
Bane.
Yeah, that's true. There's one.
Thompson. He has the primal. Hunting him again.
Boat incoming. A very nice spell casting here again from Shopify Rebellion as they pick up another kill. And they're actually going to have another Pulverize here very quickly because that was cast with an Arcane Root active. They might be able to just continue top and look for more. And in fact, they are. Check out Scam. Has himself a crit, but he knows that Whitemont's waiting in the trees. And a phenomenal play here from Shopify. The decision making, they go for the reinforcements, take down Ramses. They will allow Pure, the big fish, to get away, but that's their white whale. They'll get to that when they get to it. For now, it's about baby steps and getting back into this game, and they've done that, Winter. 14 to 14, 16 and a half minutes in. We are equal on net worth.
Yeah, what a bloodbath. 28 kills, minute 16.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's like running at each other. Claiming that I have the stronger timing right now. I'm not afraid of you. Like, the only way to find out is to put it to the test. And Huskar is about to finish BKB.
Exactly. That's the first big exam for Shopify Rebellion. They are closing in on a couple of key items as well, right? I mean, we talked about the team fight. This is basically team fight versus single target. And the team fight's going to level up significantly. Saberlight closing in on the Ag Scepter. I believe... What else are we really looking for? Well, I mean, I guess not much for now. Oh, easy. Vessel's done for Kittrek. Okay, that's something. Shopify.
The Huskar's going to have BKB, so, I mean, not sure how much the vessel is going to be reliable.
No, that's true.
Patch.
Yeah, nice kill there, but down bottom is where they've also caught Saberlight, who's pretty in deep behind an enemy ward, managing to avoid the silences for now, but Ramses was waiting for him on the other side of that calling. Saber, very tanky thanks to that rum buff, but rum does not feel that great in the morning. The Saberlight is going to be killed off. Smoking down bottom, though. Shopify maybe, with a shielder in especially. This is a really tanky primal. He's got himself also this Eternal Shroud. He's going to have a ton of HP to work with. Do they have enough damage, though, is my only question. Because Pure has a BKB.
Oh, he's in
trouble. Go for it. They're going to grab him with the Pulverize now. Good silence to interrupt immediately, but now nothing for the grip. Oh, well, yeah, there was something for the grip, all right. Pure makes the jump right back in, and Yopaj, he's tanky, but they've already blown through the shield rune, and the Eternal Shroud's not going to keep him alive forever here. Whitemon, in the meantime, just barely able to escape. He's off and away, and Artor's the one left in the middle of the fight. What? He's killed. He's dead. Showing up to this fight only with a Chrysalis and half an Ag Scepter. At the end, it's going to be a 3-for-none trade.
That was insane. I did not expect the primal with shield rune to actually almost die, you know. He went in, he was so confident that he was ready to take the fight with the Shroud, but Tundra just had more than enough damage to force him back, and they have the numbers, you know. Saberlight used Bolt before that, so he didn't have Bolt. So essentially, Shopify, they are fighting one man down.
Well,
and Tundra had all the heroes there.
Something. Okay, and they know that Roche is going on, but are they actually going to contest this? They are, but they see them. Thompson and the rest of the team, they see them on a ward. They X-marked Yopaj, though, so they won't actually be able to catch anyone here, as Pure was not going to go for a kill there. So Yopaj is going to go back through the gate now. Thompson chasing after him with a Gleipnir. I think it caught. And then Yopaj TP's away again. Okay, this is ridiculous, but it's fine. They set up for the kill onto Skem, who was, I think, trying to get a good ward out ahead.
I mean, he was just
And now
trying to
Shopify
connect his team.
now they don't want to be. Now it's a daytime Roche.
Oh, three-man
Okay.
stun.
Yeah,
White Mon.
Techie's blast off's pretty decent, but they're actually coming through the gate. Saberlight in the meantime calling in the boat, but reinforcements not arriving fast enough. And now Yopash caught high and dry here, Pure on a double kill, as this fight has just been absolutely messy, but works out in favor of Tundra.
What is this game? What is going on? Everybody just wants to fight.
They started fighting top. They quickly realized, okay, let's pull them back. And then Roche moved down bottom. And then somehow... wait, teams
Somehow they went through
through
so they went through the gates. Whitemon stuns 3 heroes, drops all his damage, all his spells on them. They were all low, and they just all died after that when they took the subsequent fight.
I can't believe they go through gate that many times. And the entire time there's a Tundra ward there. It's just... that's crazy. What a lovely sequence of events we have here in game number 2, but up 6K.
What is actually going on in this game, you know? Like, who is actually stronger in the team fights?
It has to be...
Yeah, I feel like-
it's Tundra now.
I feel like if Tundra, even when they are together, right, they are winning the team fights head on, even though it feels like Shopify should be winning the team fights with the Willow terrorized, they have the boat, they have the gyro.
He was fine. 200 HP. He was fine. I wasn't scared even for a second. Yeah. I just can't believe like the techies from that position is not scouted. He hides behind the tree. I know that doesn't reveal them, but it's just such an insane fight.
I mean,
in real
he's
time,
just
they have a
single-handedly
kill.
won his team that fight, you know, with the mines there and the blast off. Like everyone, I felt like in Tundra's lineup, everybody has the potential to do so much damage in a team fight with all their heroes. Whereas Shopify, they need to be together to cast their spells and just win the team fight. They can't be spread out. They can't be separate.
Right.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean that's proven to have been the case so far. And, the items they're coming online here for Shopify. Like they've got this Axe Scepter for Arteezy. You know, he has Crystallis now as well, so
Is under attack.
he's doing a little bit of damage. He's farming pretty decently, but even still, they don't dare fight into this Tundra lineup, least of all when there's an Aegis. They might not have a chance, though, because here's another trap being set, and springing it is Saberlight yet again, just stunned 100-0. Does manage to at least get off the Blade Mail, but it's not going to change his fate.
Tower is under attack.
I mean, he has the Aghanim's now. They have to try to take a fight once he's up. I think maybe you wait 2 minutes until the Aegis is gone, and then you have to eventually take a fight. I don't think they can just keep continuously farming like this, you know.
You might have an opportunity when if Pure miss Armlet toggles again. He's done it once this game, so it could happen again. You've got a lot of DOT, you know. You got a lot of good control. It's just that right now the game has been a bit too chaotic for Shopify to really, it feels like, get set up and allow themselves a fair fight here. I mean, you got a couple of heroes who are just having pretty bad games. Artor's 0-5 and 3.
Is under attack.
Yopaj is doing pretty decently, but even he's taken, probably more deaths than he'd be comfortable with.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And poor old Kunkka, 0-7 and 6. I mean, I know KDA is not everything, but it does kind of at least tell you what kind of a game that they are having. And here come Tundra, top of your screens, have control over this AD rune with still 2 minutes on this Aegis. So Thompson will hold on to the amplify damage rune. It's currently active. But Tundra themselves don't seem too eager for a fight right now. What item are they waiting on?
Probably the BKB on starter. I think that's
Yeah.
the next big one. It's almost there.
It looks like it.
Aegis Prophet is building a blade mill after the Eternal Shroud. I
Yes.
don't know if I
Yeah, I saw that.
You click on the MP and you see his item build. Mid MP. He's super tanky with his build. He has 3k HP. He has armor, he has magic resist, he has a catch.
Yeah. And they have a catch now onto Scam with Pierce the Veil. Yeah, really, really nice dead shot there. The Centaur Conqueror almost got him, but no. In the end, it's Thompson. The last hit now onto Scam. Yeah, this is
And
ridiculous.
he's finishing
'cause I
his
think
build with Brave Bands. This is some interesting MP build.
Well, he is actually. He's got a Wraith Band. I guess it's after 25 minutes. More armor.
He has 3k HP,
yeah.
he has magic resist, he has armor, he has a catch.
He's got
like
basically
playing
50%
and he's like, oh, what do I need on MP? MP has no HP and no armor, right? Like he doesn't have the best way of surviving, so I'm gonna build HP, I'm gonna build magic resist, and I have a catch. I'm building catch.
That's true, yeah.
And all of a sudden he has 3000 HP.
Saber Lights should be fine. Next marked himself back far enough. The Gleipnir is already used anyway. Paj is collecting farm wherever he can afford to find it because he needs his BKB. Because the middle lane NP, who is, 2 levels above him, I suppose, has, what, 4,000 more HP than him? Yep. No, the same HP. Okay. I got scared there for a second. Yeah, he is crazy. Oh, when he toggles to strength, he's got, yeah, of course. Well, things are starting to get even wackier here, and I just don't know if Shopify can keep up. I mean, is Artur gonna finish this BKB? He's currently kind of thinking about it with that Mithril Hammer, but seems like he wants to go for Dragonlance instead. Pure has an Ag Scepter now, so he has that taunt. That's seriously dangerous to them this game.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, this gyro just feels like he needs so many items more to go. He needs BKB,
Feels like last
and then I guess he wants to build a Hurricane Pike to kind of deal with the Sprout. He doesn't want to be stuck inside it. That's why he's building a Dragonlance after.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You still have you have a 9-second BKB and an 8-second BKB on Pure. The 9-second one is for Ramses, who is also holding on to a Gem of True Sight. So, we are going to start to get more pressure applied very quickly. I wonder what Pure's going to take for his neutral item. See what he gets.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Skem's on a secret mission to try and he's been scouted now. He's going to have to give up chase there, but was trying to make a play for the Wisdom Rune. In the meantime, Whitemon down bottom. Ooh, still managed to get the Wisdom Rune. That is going to be pretty annoying. So both 28-minute Wisdom snagged over from the side of Tundra. So we see a teleport. That's Thompson teleporting, which is about to complete. He's going to teleport just north of where Scam is holding out right now. So they should get a kill there. $12K net worth lead though. Winter, Shopify still not feeling ready for these fights. I mean, they have one BKB, and that's going to be the Primals. And they are closing in now for Arturs, who I think is going to commit instead of this Dragonlance. Just needs 200 more gold, and he'll get that ready to go.
Can they wait for high ground? I don't know if they're actually just going to keep farming and just wait for high ground. I mean, your Gyro late game against a Slada, Nature's Prophet, Huskar core kind of feels like maybe he won't be able to do it alone. So
right,
probably better for him to just try to fight with the BKB. They need to just take a fight, cast their spells correctly. They get the grip, save the grip for the Huskar. I think he has to grip the Huskar and no one else. And just throw their spells,
Try and take him down. I mean, now is the time without the Aegis with your double BKBs. Seems like everything is lining up as best as it could for Shopify. As for now, they will move top and potentially try and contest a Roche. Might be next on the cards. Could very well see that being a thing. See how fast this respawn will be. It's a fast one. So he'll be up top for 50 seconds. Shopify seem like they'll be able to scout this fast enough, but do they have the damage to take it down before Tundra can get here? Perfect timing for Skem. Oh, yeah, perfect timing. He scouted it.
Dire's bottom tower.
And Shopify, they will start. Roshan, number 2, comes with a cheese as well. But in 30 seconds, he moves back down bottom, where Shopify have not had a map control for some time. They're going to smoke.
Tundra have no idea. They have no idea what's happening. They're just moving towards the Ancients, controlling that area.
So 5 heroes blind through the gate. You can see now the Willow
they're going to run into Thompson.
moving to get a ward up. And they're going to see Thompson. They see him. This could be an excellent jump to the opening that they need, but they need to get it right as well. He doesn't have a BKB, only a Blade Mail. Thompson is now scouted. They're going to make the play for him. In with the Pulverize. Need a bit more. Artur on top of Thompson now with plenty of damage, and they have him dead to rights. Tundra are in the enemy edge of the map nearby the Tormentor. We're not in a position to be able to do anything about it. That should be Roche or Shopify Rebellion.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, Thompson has no buyback. But they have to scout it. But I feel like Tundra is not weak even without the MP. They can still fight with the Huskar here.
I don't think they're going to.
Dire are scanning.
Seems like they have no interest. They're just going to keep these lanes pushed out and try and force them back that way. So these are wagon waves now coming in, so this is going to do some damage, but Roche eventually will go down. Without any minus armor, though, this is taking some time. And so now Tundra are going to smoke up. I mean, they need a big blast off.
It's going to be too late. Roche is going to die.
Ah, that's true. And he leaves this useless banner behind. Shopify don't even pick it up. They're down 11k, and they're like, actually, I'm just kidding. Scum's going to go back for it now.
Just another bounty.
Thompson's back in 8 seconds. And Shopify, once again, move through the twin gates. And we'll be together in this top lane. Do you think I think in team fight, Shopify have a chance? Double BKB with a tidal wave, with the Torrent Storms running. With Blackhand, I mean, they have a chance. They have to, right, Winter? There's no way. There's no way that Tundra... I mean, it's 12k. I know, but, like, it doesn't feel like it's that over for them. Well, that's not a good start.
One time.
That's not a good start. And we'll see if Artur can get it right on the
he didn't use
second
BKB?
I don't think so. He's dead, 100-0. He has buyback, but he did not get the chance to BKB. Counter initiation's going pretty decent, though, honestly, with that Torn Storm. And there's going to be the grip now onto Pure. They need more damage, though. Where's the damage? There just simply is none. Push him out up to the high ground. Good control here so far out from the side of Shopify, but Pure, he's happy to be on the high ground as the dead shot nearly nukes through the Dark Willow. I'm befuddled. I can't believe that Artur walked up that cliff. That was most unfortunate for him.
I think he probably just feels like they're not in that area. I think he felt like they were on the top area because they are the ones having the AAs, right? So they feel like the opponents are dodging them. So that's probably his logic there. That's why he decided to run up his own jungle and just try to be in that area to farm.
Wasn't expecting that many heroes.
Tundra doesn't care if you have Aegis, you know. They are on the offensive all the time. They're not afraid.
Kind of just crazy. I guess that's true. I can't believe he dies there, as in I can't believe they're just there. Good Nightmare dodge. Okay, pushing him up to the high ground. Pure might be in for some trouble, but gets the force staff down. That does stun up 9 class, but they're not in a position to be able to really take a fight here. In fact, the boat's not going to connect onto any enemy heroes, so Pure simply walks off the high ground not as much as a scratch. Yeah, that's a good point. Tundra just holding that position, had heroes ready to kill. Certainly catching Artur off guard.
Radiant are scanning.
And, well, the farming game basically continues. We'll take a look at that again, but doesn't really show the initial kind of jump on in. You know, at the very least, as long as the NP is not able to hit towers, I don't think Tundra push that well in this kind of a game. Their siege is not fast, which is some saving grace here for Shopify. But you can see Artur, yeah, having a tough game. That's not the first time this game we've seen him kind of make that sort of, you know, emote. It's has not been a fun series for the NA carry.
He needs to try to find a way to position himself to stay alive in the team fights. Just let the Conquer and the Primal be the front line. Just let them walk up. Like, he needs to do the deeps basically to kill the Huskar.
Yeah.
I mean, the other 4 heroes are not going to kill the Huskar.
Nope. Yeah, we saw that just now with a full duration grip onto a Huskar that they barely got damage through because of the Berserker's Blood passive. Didn't go for the talents at 20. He did go for the -5 second life break cooldown, so down to 7 seconds. What's the downtime then on the taunt? So it's a 4-second downtime on a life break taunt. Pretty crazy.
You're not getting away from him.
No way. They have a Yule. I mean, look, they've got a Yule Scepter. They've got Nightmare. You know, they have a couple of ways of actually stopping him, or some sort of interrupts, right? But
I mean, they have to try to maybe bait him into like a really deep position, like try to get him to jump into your tier 4 towers, and maybe force his team to take a fight in a very dangerous position.
Well, the only one I see in a dangerous...
At this point, you can probably only just wait in your high ground and just wait for them to come to you. I don't think they can take a fight outside in an open area. The Slaughter and the MP is going to destroy them.
I mean, yeah, without Aegis, high ground is still going to be a challenge. But Tundra pushing 18k net worth lead now, 36 minutes in. Do feel like they can move wherever they please. I mean, Thompson has been basically doing nothing but farming all game and showing up to fights and casting the ultis in between, but he is starting to pick up even more damage now on top of this Witchblade. Top. Make that Thompson does TP in. He's alone, but not for too long. Arteezy thinking about rotating back on through, but catches a glimpse of Ramses. Doesn't want any of that, so they're just going to have to let Kitrak die. In the meantime, Pure just goes in, and he's doing a lot of damage to Artur. Artur trying to force and fight, but there's no heals, there's no save for him, and he's just dead. Pure on an unstoppable streak, and it certainly feels that way as he gets the last hit as well onto Saberlight, who buys back, but there's 3 heroes dead without buyback now on the side of Shopify Rebellion. Yopaj doing his best here, but even with the Blade Mail active, they just can't take down the Huskar.
This Huskar is definitely a very, very interesting hero. He has a very interesting build as well, going for the SMY, so that he can actually live through the grip.
X marked the spot. Yep. No way out for Saberlight. 5 heroes dead, and that might as well be that. I dare say, Winter. I think Tundra here, now 30k up, will be able to win this game. That should be the 2-0 off of, as you were saying, some pretty inventive lineups here.
Everybody wants to play a hero. The captain's like, what hero do you want to play? We'll just give you all your favorite heroes, you know. Like Whitemon loves Techies, 9 class loves his Muerta, Hobson loves his whatever hero he's been playing that week, you know.